So today's day 23 of my cycle, and this is the time of the month when most women tend to fall off in terms of their health and fitness goals, and I want to talk about why. So during ovulation, you get a peak of estrogen, obviously, but you also get a peak of testosterone, and both of these hormones in combination make you more outward facing, more outgoing. It's easier to kind of show up for things. Not to mention you have the energy and the stamina to actually show up for outward facing tasks. So showing up to the gym, showing up for the goals that you set for yourself in terms of your nutrition, whatever you've got going on, whatever you're actively moving towards, it's easier to do that. Think of this in terms of the season. So your follicular phase is synonymous with spring and your ovulation phase is synonymous with summer. These are both more outward facing seasons. Your luteal phase, which is what you enter into after ovulation, is synonymous with fall. And then your menstrual phase is synonymous with winter. These are more inward facing seasons. So it makes sense that during your more outward facing seasons, i.e. follicular phase and ovulatory phase, it's easier to show up for your goals. And that it feels a little more challenging to show up for those same goals during the latter half of your cycle when you're in those more inward facing seasons, i.e. luteal and menstrual. So the way I kind of tackle this as a cycle-based trainer, but also as a woman in her 30s, a mom in her 30s, is just having awareness around what's going on with my body. Like I said, today is day 23. I'm a week out from my next bleed. So I know I have the awareness of what's going on. Progesterone has taken over. Estrogen and testosterone are peaked at ovulation. Then after that, those two fall off and progesterone takes over. Progesterone has a more mellowing effect on the body. It should feel like a balm to the system. It also makes recovery harder. You might feel more fatigued, more lethargic, literally heavier. It's going to contribute to some water retention. So it's going to make your experience showing up for your health and fitness goals feel different, feel a little bit more challenging. But when we have this awareness, we're able to navigate that without judgment, without criticism, without guilt, and make the appropriate modifications in our training that still allow us to feel good and strong without making us feel like shit about ourselves. So things that I like to do, I like to lift a little bit heavier. I'll drop my reps and I'll slow my pace down. I increase my rest time and I just give myself and my body abundant grace. I also increase the time that I spend on mobility and flexibility, because while progesterone has taken over, you also have relaxin, which is the hormone that's responsible for allowing a woman's hips to widen during pregnancy. That is also in your system during this part of your cycle. So things like mobility, flexibility, that kind of work can feel really, really supportive and empowering during this particular part of your cycle. So you don't have to fall off every time you're a week out from your period. If you learn how to navigate these things and support your body properly, both in and out of the gym. As a cycle-based fitness trainer, I help women with this every single day. If you want to get started, then head over to the link in my bio. I've got a cheat sheet that's going to get you aligned and aware of what's going on with your body, when and why, in less time than it takes you to order your favorite latte. And the best part is it's free. So head over there, grab your copy, and get started today.